Hello and welcome back after a break. I'm Anupam Sinha. You're watching my program and we're going to talk about Bollywood now. Sunny Deol, Rajkumar Santoshi. Yes, these are two people who have worked extremely well together. Remember the movies Ghayal, Damini and Ghatak? If you don't remember them, please go ahead, watch them for the first time or the second time or the 10th time like I would if I were to watch them again. And the hit pair is all set to reunite again for Santoshi's as yet untitled project, which is going to go on the floors next year. Why next year? Why not right now? You ask me and I'm going to tell you why. Because Sunny Deol right now doesn't have the time for the movie because he is too busy directing his own son. Yes, his son Karan is going to make his debut in Bollywood and this movie has to go on the floor around February-March. To quote Sunny himself, we start the film around February-March next year and then finish it off. I can't give the space the film is set in, but it is a complete story and is a character-driven film like we have done before. My character goes through a journey, and it's about that. I begin the film after wrapping up my son's debut. This is what he said to the news agency PTI. The actor is currently tied up directing his son Karan's debut movie, Pal Dil Ke Paas. Now, if you remember, Pal Dil Ke Paas was a very famous song that was picturized on none other than Garam Dharam, who is the grandfather of Karan, the hero of this particular film. And this movie is going to be a blast from what we have heard. We are going to watch Karan for the first time and it's going to be a very good experience watching the third generation of Deol. Right now, Bhaiaji Superhit is the movie that Sunny is waiting for, which is getting released on November 23rd. Sunny said that directing his son is often a very emotional process, but he can't let feelings overwhelm him. Why can't? I don't understand. He should let the feeling overwhelm him. It's not every day that your son is making a debut. This is what he said. It's an emotional process because he's my son. But if I start evaluating life like this, then I wouldn't be able to work. One can't say that the emotions won't come in the way, but you can't let that happen. Otherwise, you shouldn't be doing it, he added. Sunny said juggling between acting and films and also directing the forthcoming project is a tough job, but he's enjoying it. Why wouldn't he? He used to work 5 shifts in a day and at his peak. If you remember, this guy was a heartthrob for a very long time. He was the original Sunny that went topless. Yes. For my son's film, we had to go to certain locations which people said was tough, but I had to do it. That's the kind of person that I am, and I want to reach as early as possible and set things up. Me being the director, I have to do the moving around because if I do it, others will be inspired too. We are a lot of people, some even youngsters who were perhaps not tough enough to take the toughness. But it is requirement. I'll do it, he added. Well, why won't you do it? You're Deol. Deol can do anything. Yes, that's what Dharam has taught us. Garam Dharam has told us that when Garam Dharam and his sons get Garam, then anything will have to get Naram because these are really macho man who can change the way that the movie is getting made. But let's face it, Sunny is reinventing himself. He has done the kind of roles he has never done in his career. He is wearing a dhoti. He is playing a guy who's at complete loss when his face appears on a poster of nothing less than male snipping off. Yes, snaps that. So he's experimenting. He's trying to bring freshness into his roles. He's trying to get a new connect with the new audience, with the new generation, and I'm sure that he'll be able to get it. But in the meantime, his son, who's debuting, we are hoping all the best for him as well, and we're looking forward to the movie that brings together Deol and Santoshi. We are not going to get very Santoshi about it. We'll not be satisfied with just one movie from Deol next year. We hope Deol comes up with at least 2 movies next year and we are able to enjoy our favorite actor from the 80s, 90s and early 2000s, Mr. Sunny Deol. So I'm going to talk more about this movie and others in the next segment. So don't go anywhere. It's just a break. It's not the end of the program. I'm going to be back. I'm Anupam Sinha. You're watching Today's. Thank you so much.